Hey guys, welcome back into the channel for the next episode of Control. Now, Director's Day is never done, and so we're not even going to dilly-dally with an intro. We're going to hop back in to our Foundation DLC. There are 2 more pieces to repair the nail, and we also just got 2 powers. Well, we got the second power that the board denied us of, but our new friend, the former, helped us be able to acquire the second one. So a lot more things have just become available to us. So let's hop to it. Thank you guys for being here. Let's go. Action. So if you guys did join me for the previous episode, then you know I kind of mentioned wanting to go back to our previous 2 areas, although we still have 2 more to find. I want us to go back up to the warehouse and then the fractured cavern, because I think we just found our 3rd cat at the end of the last episode. And then I also think that there may or may not be an altered item that we need to have an altercation with again. But let's talk to Pope first.
It isn't my favorite director.
Is that really a hard thing to accomplish?
The Rangers found a section of the containment sector in the caves, but no house shifts occur down here. Strange.
Yeah.
I should get back out there. Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
We have 4 out of the 5 for this mission. I'm going back down here. The nail. Jesse discovers the collapsed apartment. A large section of the containment sector has fallen into the foundation. She completes the ritual found there. After receiving the fracture ability, Jesse is now able to access sealed areas of the foundation. Which means, what if we had done that first? It would have resulted in a different order of things, I suppose. There's 1 more ID card to find, so we're gonna go do that. Now that we can break this. And now that we can break this over here too, a whole new world. There's so many things to do. And pop it. Actually, this would be the most effective way to do that, right? Oh no, because you have to use the gun to destroy it. Oh, also, at the end of the last episode, guys, we were crushing it with personal mods. We have so many level 6 mods now. It's juicy, it's nice. We just have to figure out how to farm for the sink faucet things, the other one, so that we can get better weapon mods, because I think our weapon mods could continue to get even better.
Director FADEN.
Hi. Okay, let's pull this up. Let's go ahead and cross through this way to the warehouse. I want us to go back and not just fast travel, because I know that in some of these transit areas there were broken things. There were things that, like walls and various... Yeah. Up here. Like this stuff. Break it. Break it. Not that we needed to. I do want us to go check out the base camp area too. Warehouse path. Okay, those grew back. Warehouse path. I broke that open there. Was anything else hiding in the shadows here? Yes. Actually, spin's gonna be probably more effective in this moment. Let's switch to this. We're looking for the last ID card so we can go to the super secret lab. Nope, already using a level 6. Get out of here. That's piecing back up together. Anything else? Doesn't stay broken for too long. Repairs itself quite fast. All right, let's get this. There's somebody behind me. Boy. Oh, did that target him even after he had moved? Got him. You. Ow. I'm getting really sick and tired of you guys. There's another person throwing stuff at me. Got him. Going for the ground pound. 2 for 1 special. Ow. Ow. Look. Not that you have much of a head left anyway. There's one more. It's a shifter. Oh, he's dead. Okay, do you see any more shifting rocks? I think so. All right, onward. Close to the main area. Check it out.
This is the director. I need backup at my location.
Let's get some backup here. All right, we're at the warehouse. There's... I gotta remember where all of them are. There's one right there. I can see already. And then I think there's a couple on the top areas. I definitely think one of the badges is here. Put him down. Shifting fragments too. We do want to get more of those. Gosh, I have so many of this. Do I have any? That is ammo refund on chance of hit. I'm not too worried about that. Ammo recovery and on taking explosive damage. Let's go ahead and ditch some of these. That's -17, -16. Get rid of that. Projectile spread. I think we already have a pretty good one. Nothing else. It's like crystal breaking and being pieced back together. One last badge. Let's go ahead and check all of these areas as well. Just do a quick perimeter sweep. Just in... Ranger. Just in case I missed something. We already got a badge that was in here. No, move. Baby. Move. Yep, one more badge. Wait. Find 5. Oh. We had the clearance.
That card was for an excavation engineer.
I misunderstood what she said. She gave us the clearance, but we were looking for the 5th badge for her.
Why did so many people abandon their cards down here?
Going out, take a buddy. Something crazy happened. Ash request denied. To Dr. Ash from L. McNary. Out of your damn mind, subject. Dr. Ash. As Chief Excavation Officer, it's my job to support the research team. So I got you your machine for that ridiculous sand research project. However, it's also my responsibility to ensure the safety of my crew. Do you know how many trips it took to get an entire bulldozer down here piece by piece? And do you know how many of my guys we lost in those trips? Here's a hint. 2 flippin' many. Which brings me to my point. I'm writing you today because of this request form that just landed on my desk. Apparently you want a lightweight 1 or 2 man military-grade helicopter for the purposes of surveying the vast expanse of columns by air. I bet you didn't even stop to wonder how much time, money, and effort and blood this toy would cost us. Well, no, sir. I am sorry, but I will not subject my men to another month of marching through the death trap upstairs. For goodness sake, these people have families. Not that they ever get to see them anymore. Request denied, Lewis. Oh. Fair. I mean, it makes sense. What's this? Oh. It's a puzzle of some sort in order to give us more... There's
a layer of dust on this place. Nobody's swept here in years. Not even Ati. No way he'd stand for this.
Ati never had
an elevator access, which I'm sure is super safe. In a space in each terminal for an ID card. But which card goes where?
Ati. So it's a separate elevator from the other one that we accessed? This takes us somewhere far down. Don't touch. Maybe this is the other area in the main mission. Where does it want us to go? If I click on the nail, where does it... No, the nail... Okay, those are 2 other sites. This is unrelated, guys. Okay, well, right here we've got... Mapping, don't touch. What are my options? Chief Excavation Engineer, Head of Research. Senior Cartographer, I think. Right? Okay, let's try that. This one has Federal Bureau of Control. Maybe Chief Excavation? Head of Research? Chief Security? Maybe Chief Security, but let me see. This one. This is giving Macho Head of Research, Lead Physicist. Maybe this one? This person has forms. Okay, you've got, wait. Guys, look at that. That's frozen. That one is frozen out. That's not supposed to be happening. I'm thinking lead physicist. This stuff is weapons, security. And then this person has the pickaxes, so chief excavation.
It worked.
Nice.
Now I just have to get on a rickety elevator that goes who knows how far down.
Why is it stopped, though? I don't think my ranger wants to come down here with me. The basement lab. Pope is gonna go crazy for this. Grip and spin.
Dust. Still, this lab's way tidier than any of Darling's.
But this is completely different than everything we've experienced in this area. This feels like something in the oldest house. Like the oldest lab, parapsychology. The oldest lab. I don't know what I'm spinning. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm doing it. I don't know if it's a good thing. Should probably figure out what I'm trying to accomplish with that before I actually touch anything else. Certain things are lit up. Oh my goodness, that box. Looks like, what is that? That's for the elevator? I hear security cameras. So who's monitoring this? If there's security cameras watching this. These pieces. Are these the 4 pieces that make up the nail? Like, is the nail split up into 4? Mysterious.
Why would they need such a heavy door down here?
What were they working on? This is scary. What in the process designer Gibbs? Up. Oh my gosh, that's what happened to him. That's so sad. That's so sad. I mean, we knew it, right? Like, we knew. It's can't see me. We knew, but it still is sad to see. We knew he didn't make it out of it. Tragic all the same. Casualty of their desire for, oh, he's done. He's done. Their desire for privacy, and when it collapsed, they weren't gonna claim that. They weren't gonna come down and save people that had already seen it. I mean, this was already so high secured, right? There was no way that Trench was gonna send, whoever was Northmoor and Trench were gonna send anyone to save them.
This looks like the nail.
Yeah.
Only mini.
A baby nail. Well. Shifting, seize accelerator. What's this?
A document. Is this in some kind of code?
Dr. Ash's note.
Can't read a word of it.
Northmoor, final warning. To Ash from Director Northmoor. To Dr. Theodore Ash Jr. Barty Crouch Jr. As Director of the Federal Bureau of Control and chosen representative / liaison / benefactor of the greater authority of the board. Who does this sound like? Trench or the board? I demand your immediate withdrawal from the Foundation. Prior memos issued broadly to Foundation staff called for swift reassignment of all personnel to the upper levels of the House, all staff compiled except you. This demonstrates a lack of respect for my office and the board itself. This is their house, and we are their guests. We should conduct ourselves accordingly. Normally, such insubordination would be grounds for dismissal, but out of respect for your late father, consider this instead my final warning. The board and Director Ash chose me as successor to the office, and no amount of petulance will change that. Indeed, your actions seem to suggest you know better than myself, and by extension better than the board. Permit me to assure you that this is not possible. Sincerely, Director Broderick Northmoor. It's oozing with the board's voice, not his. I just think the longer that you have the board to answer to, the more you're getting.
I should take this back to Emily and tell her I got into Ash's secret lab.
I mean, who knows what you're aligning with? Can you ever leave the board too? Does one ever? Same way that there's probably a fair amount of people that have worked here that even when they desire to leave, don't actively get to leave. And if they do and they are allowed to get out, they're monitored for the rest of their lives to make sure that they'll never become a complication or liability to the Bureau. Which begs the question, who the heck would want to work here? All right, let's go to warehouse entrance. Wrap it up. I don't think there was anything I missed. Take Dr. Ash's notes. Wait! There's a secret. Oh, no, it's not the secret. I was like, there's a secret. No, it's just this down here. Which I think I did get everything, yeah. So that's that. However, I think that there's more things to break into. So we're gonna do a quick little swoop swoop of this area. Just in case we missed anything. What are you doing here? Me just seizing him caused him to die. Whew. Okay, nothing breakable down here. We're gonna fly up to... We're gonna head up the other areas. The bathrooms, but that was in the other path. It's in the other space. I think we could go ahead and go up to the top floor. Let's take the elevator. Upper warehouse, and then what we'll do is go down to 5, and then we'll fly out from there. And I just want to check all of the canyon areas. There's nothing breakable, I believe, in the man-made structures, but I think in the natural, there should be a couple. And then the other area had a ton, and I want to see what that base camp is. I think we have all 3 of our cats, which we got really lucky about. It's a long way down, or a long way up. See my hair clip. This is how you know you got to the top area. Do a quick sweep, make sure we didn't miss anything. Also, that same picture. Wait a minute. Polaris? There's not... What? Polaris? On the other side. That doesn't make sense. Polaris? Up here? I almost died. I need to stop blowing myself up. Secret hidden areas? But that makes sense because you weren't allowed to fast travel from up here. They're making these even more secret than ever before. And now this gives me the idea that there was a lot of stuff in the old house that could have been broken and I just never tried. We need 4 for that. Whoa. Y'all. It's like a Demogorgon smell. Cool. Right. But we still want to explore the other paths. There's so many areas that I never tried to break through the wall because why? I guess why would you? Which is why they're like exactly why we would. Cool. There's always more to find. All those hidden areas, they add up too. I really think we're gonna uncover all of the skills. There. Okay, so we want to fly up there and go across every cavern. So we're gonna pop over here. Is there anything else? Was there? I don't think there was anything higher than this. Boom. Then we're gonna go over here. Beep. Go into here. What was that? Just me, the boost from dashing? Okay, that was the other spot that we could have climbed out of. That's that. We've got hiss. I think it's up there, right? Okay, please. They just have absolutely no respect for people trying to do some work here. And here they go again. I don't think I missed anything else in this area. Going this path. Leaving them alone. That was the other control point. Doesn't look like anything. Look for signs of progress. That's where we came from. Over here. I think there was like, yep, one area. Beautiful. Scoop the whoop. I would think that more, I guess they really want you to craft extra mods and things, but I would have thought more personal mods would have been at least level 5 in expansion content. So red here. We have a nice flow. Oh, it's the, I don't think I ever saw this one. The director. The chosen director, maybe? We need to look on the walls for the cave drawings. I think there's more than we even realize. More of these guys. Nothing hidden there. My goodness. Okay, if I know, I'm a mess. I'm gonna watch out where I'm doing that. Ow! Alright, we're going back to the control point. These guys really hurt whenever they fling something at you. I see now why I one-tap people. I'm one-tappable. Wait, where? Oh, it sent us back here. Okay, we're gonna fast travel over towards, was it Warehouse Rise? Warehouse Tunnel? Warehouse Rise? I'm actually in an upper warehouse. It was an upper warehouse. I think it was this one. Let me see. I'm gonna bop around a couple places. Was it this one? Yes, I do. I believe so. Back to the warehouse. Oh, is this way? This looks right. Oh, maybe not. This is somewhere else. It's a good thing we fast traveled here. Shifting fragment. This one's different. There's so many here. want to see what happens if you get caught while it's trying to repair itself. Yep, this is this area. This is where I was actually going towards. Okay, so this is the flip side. Yeah, because we were right there and we died right there. So we were heading this direction. Okay, this is good. This is why I didn't recognize it. So we were heading this direction. We got the right one, we got the left one. So we would have gone down here and made it back to this. And now we're seeing if there's any more caverns. There's our control point there. There is one more set of caverns, I believe. Or maybe not. Whoa. I want to go on this thing. Oh, no, I can't. I can't. Ah! All right. I think that's pretty much it. I feel like we've tested everything that we can there, guys. Feels right. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to Crossroads. Crossroads, talk to Pope, and then I want to see about the base camp. I want to see if we can enter that with the cats. Well, it's not base camp, it's the opposite direction of base camp. I keep calling it base camp, but it's something else.
If it isn't my favorite director.
Hello.
I found Ash's secret lab.
Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
Well,
Well, there was another cave.
yeah.
The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda
I didn't see that.
smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note.
Wow.
Could have been
Ash
it.
had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right? So it looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F.
The former.
Ooh. Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out. Maybe weeks.
Have you ever thought about taking a vacation,
Or a
Emily?
nap.
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
Wow, we got 3 ability points from that, guys. I didn't see the eyeballs. I didn't even look around. I want to go back there at some point. I want to see that. We're doing the nail. Let's go back. I want to see that.
Crystals, cave paintings, rust-filled sand. Hey, this place is a research gold mine.
Mm-hmm.
I should get
Nothing
back
else?
out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
Astral bleed. So terrifying.
All the tests I run on the nail keep coming back as nonsense. And a couple of my instruments have already broken.
Right. It's like nothing's getting through to it. Ash was running into the same issue. We have 5 ability points. You know what this means? Another level max. Shield energy recovery. Energy will recover when shield is active. That's another way for us to just constantly be farming that energy attacks and things like that. So guys, there are 2 more webs for us to go down. We have the melee route if we want a rock'em sock'em robot, or we can seize. I'm kind of down for seizing because I think we've started to seize more, but we just haven't been effective with that. So imagine once we can start seizing additional enemies and having multiple. I think I tried to seize 2 people earlier this or last episode and I didn't realize what happened. Okay, we need to go back down there. I want to see it. Let's go to warehouse. I'll go back down the elevator and back into there. I need to see these eyeballs. I remembered there was the comment about it. Not about to let this pass me. And then we go find our cats. I don't know what's beyond it, but I'm excited. Bring this down. This is gonna take a minute. I get her excitement. It's something new. It's something, yeah, unfamiliar. I just, fun, thrilling, the mystery. Basement lab. Let's go see those eyeballs. Cave full of eyes watching. Cheeky. Rather on the cheeky side of things. had a lot of stuff on him. Need to open that. There must be someone else. Because the music's still popping off. And digit, and digit, and digit. We need to get more. I need more mods. I need, oh, what is that resource? We have one of it. It's this resource. I need more not untapped. Shaded facet. Whatever that might be. Oh. Yeah. The eyeballs all over. Almost like the one eye that's attached to the former. He was having conversations with the former, but why would he make a mini nail in a room surrounded by eyeballs? What is the former's connection? And handprints. Not just eyeballs, guys, handprints too. The plot thickens. Okay, I'm really glad we went back to look for that. Reminds me to keep my eyes peeled to the wall between that and the other thing. I almost missed the other one too. The cave drawings on the walls. I gotta keep my attention to detail. I gotta snap into it. My whiteboard still has luck kept up and look outward. I need to erase my whiteboard. So, I cannot wait for this. I am not even worried about you guys. I don't think you guys are gonna give me my facets, therefore I'm out. Leaving. We want to go here. No. Here. This is so thrilling. If we can go through. Can you imagine what's on the other side? What would cats be guarding? Lucky cats at that too. There might also be one more cat that I need to acquire. I remember only getting 2 organically, but apparently there's more. I guess at some point in time I did acquire a 3rd one. I think there's even more. There's some kind of cat reunion happening. This is like the warrior books. Oh yeah. I think 2 will open, but I don't think the 3rd one will. We need more cats. More! We need more cats! Stat! What do the lucky cats have to do with this? It must be a secret too, because not everybody would find that unless you got rid of the hiss. I feel like some people would pass through that and not even destroy all the hiss in that one area. So maybe 2 more cats, but at least 2 of them are lifting. So there's at a minimum 1 or 2 more cats. This is exciting. So we need to go back to, we do want to be here, but we want to explore this from where we first started, which means we want to go back to Crossroads and we're going to take the same path that we did. We're going to cleanse that altered item. We're going to make sure that we can go break through and find anything that's been hidden. We also have to go back to the entrance point too. There's so many things to do. I love this. It's just something about this one. It's fun. I feel like I'm getting more mechanics too. So the gameplay's, I don't even think the gameplay could get any better, but here we are. Anyways, I'm going to go grab water. I'll be right back. Okie dokies. So we're gonna physically walk back through all of the fractured cavern. Hey, and we get to go back to research site Gamma later. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna finish that area up again, and we need to try to have a tussle with that altered item again. I think I can pull this one out. I did try to go see. Apparently, there's got to be maybe like 1 or 2 more kitty cats. So we need to keep our eyes peeled for those guys. And boom. Of course. All right, look for breakables. Also, I'm back to grip. So I want to change this over to shatter again. Yeah. Here we go. Fire away. Okay, breakables, breakables. Oh my. Whew. Geysers. Breakables. I know that the bathroom has one. At least. Stick to... Which one is it? Spin. Trying to use spin more. Okay, that's something, but that's different. This place, yeah. Okay, this might have one thing. Let's just double check. One of these had two. One of these had, I think it was the one at the beginning. But one of them had something that I needed to break coverage with. No. I think that must have been the one at the very beginning. Another one of those hidden. Is that the breakable stuff? It is. Keep your eyes peeled. Nothing. Base camp. Still want to get there, but it's not the cat after all. It must be something else. Maybe that's where we'll end up going at the very end. Hey, shifting fragment. All roads lead back to base camp. Okay, no lights here. This place. There! Wait, was that always there? Okay, I don't see anybody spawning. Okay, I take it back. Don't mind me, just grabbing some stuff. Oh, you, of course. Come on, slam it, slam it, slam it. I'm out of juice. Let's bring this up. Not gonna work. Ow! Boy. Okay, get this back. We need to try to zoom. I love that so much. Can I do it more? They can? I mean, they can definitely get through you. Can do some solid damage. Oh! Oh, go, go, go. Slam. Where is it? Oh, it's so close. Bam. Okay, there might be one more. Ah! And down. Two. 2 for 1 special. Let's do this. I love that you can now zoom through and do damage. Like, it's awesome. Where is he? Zoom. And you can kill them like that too, I think. More spawned. Oh man, okay. Ah! Throw it at him. Where's that? There he is. And boom, 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 boom. Boom. Oh, got him. Nice. Elemental source gain for personal mod. We haven't seen that in a long time, but it's okay. Not worried about it. Okay, any other breakables? Here. Love the way that that crumbles. Whoa, there's something... Okay, this thing. What? I guess you have to hit the right one. Or probably it's a percentage of damage has to be applied to the overall. Like it just won't fall after 1. I'll get rid of that. Minus 18, try minus 25. I think you can break this too. Nope. Such a cool idea. Okay, there's a piece down there, mod. Grab this stuff. Any more bros? We got the one that was up there. I don't think there's anything towards this side. Let's just double check. No. Okay, I think we're good to go. Clear. And here we go. Okay. Nothing else through there. Then we got into here. This is where I had spawned, and then... yeah, that altered item's gonna kick my butt. I need to switch my weapons to what... yeah, over there, the cats! Also, the fact that these all spawn one after another after another. So let's go ahead and head across. Revisit that whole area. We'll come back here for the cat when the time's right. I'm gonna try my hand at the altered item again. We'll see what happens. More. I bet you there's gotta be 2 more. Like, maybe you can pick up a cat in each of the areas. Because if you think about it, we got one when we cleansed, after we cleansed the second one. We got one when we cleansed the first one. Yeah. Reminds me of Max Payne, where I was like destroying everything. Break it all. I don't know, it's too bright in here. That was there. Coming across. Let's go ahead and bring a ranger. Because why not?
Director. I need backup at my location.
Backup, backup, backup. Even though he's not going to be able to help us with the altered item.
Let's put him down!
Hey, dude. Let's put him down. Okay, we're looking for things that I... probably nothing in here, but I think a lot of stuff's gonna spawn. Yeah. Maybe not. I don't think he's gonna be able to come with me beyond this. Bathroom. This one? What? Oh, maybe it's the bathroom set after this. Because I know... okay, this is the weird, crazy one, but that's not it. There was one where everything was completely blocked. Yeah, our ranger wasn't able to go with us. Nothing in here. Okay, through here. Back through this one to transit access. That will be our fast pass. That's not that far back to have to go in order to get. I wonder if you can break that stuff away. Like, it now just occurred to me, but I wonder if you can break it and then be able to go that way. We just have to keep ourselves prepared for the 3rd act villain. Evaluation hall. Let me see. It was through one of these side paths. It wasn't this one. I could have sworn it was in... wait, maybe it's the other bathroom. It's this bathroom. But there's another one too. I think it's both bathrooms. Hey. Evade ammo, personal mod. I'm ditching. We might need to put on different mods too, because if we're not going to get any enemy health recovery items, it might be worth putting on something that could, I don't know, apply more damage to the 3rd act villain. We're probably going to have to strategize with this one. This is the right way. Oh, that shelter. I know that shelter's covered in it. That's probably what I was thinking of. Yeah, it was the bathroom and then the shelter. Beautiful. Excellent. Shifting fragment. Why? Huh. Oh, because that's where they were covering to begin with. That's what that was. Okay, we had gone in here briefly. I'd been in here, we listened to that. This is where I got the other file on Kiev. Okay, this way. Okay, that is where we spawned. I can try, but I don't think he's gonna be able to come with us. Oh, I thought that was the ranger. It's not. It's like, ranger, come on. Right. I think that's... no, I'm not dealing with you. not today. I've got more important matters to undertake, like... Ah! Altered item, come here. Okay. Transit access. Here we go. All right, this is what we want to do. We want to throw on, I think, grip and charge. Because charge can do, like, that big damage. The Bureau's gonna have to hold on. I do wish there was one place that was a little bit faster to get to this from, but how many attempts gonna take, right? Shouldn't be too bad. We've got our grip. Let me make sure I have the best of the best. Headshot damage, damage against armor, and damage in general. I mean, that's pretty strong. I can't imagine, yeah, I mean, these are great mods. Health recovery on launch hits. That's gonna be huge. That can make a difference on this fight because energy recovery speed. That could be massive since we're not getting a ton of those little... Yep, let's do this. Still gonna be one of the most challenging things we ever do because it's moving fast. He's not taking a lot of damage, but if I'm recovering health upon launch hits, then get ready. Jesse Faden stars in. Wait, let me set it. Excuse me. Jesse Faden starring in Swift Platform. I gotta prepare myself. We can't lose any more health. Prepare. We're good here for now. We gotta swap platforms. And fall down. And we're going down. Where's my platform? There. Now I'm jumping over. Woo! Get ready and jump over. And go back over. And go back over. And land. And back over. Enemies coming up soon. Here we go. Get ready. Got him. Pull in our 3 pieces. We can do this. Let's go ahead and head across. Don't get hit by that. All right, that one's going way far ahead. Okay, never mind. I didn't even realize that happened. It's a good thing that Where's our platform? Is our platform coming back at all? You get 3 pieces. There's the platform. It respawned. Okay, hang out for a second. Now go back. Now land. Enemies. And launch it. Bing. Get our stamina back. Even if we execute this perfectly, that end boss is absolutely nuts. There's health bits on that. There it is. Hold on. I gotta grab him first. He's so close. Knocked him. Come on. We gotta hit him a second time. Grab all 3 of our pieces. We've still got health vials over there. Health cubes. We're covering this. Okay, we've got an enemy up ahead. Let's try to get to the point where I can target him. Get ready. Coming in hot. Recharge. Ah! Okay, that's, yeah. Let me grab this little health cube. Here we go. I got my health back. There we go. I need to recharge. Ow! Ow. Doom, 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 doom. Jump. Fall. Okay, I think we're getting close to third act. There. That's our third act villain! Get him! Get him! We got him. We threw him off there for a second. Ah! Okay. Crush him. Get over here. Third act villain. Okay, got my cubes back. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's behind! Ah! Third act villain's getting close. Hold on. Hold on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. No! I should have launched more so I got heals. That was so close. That was phenomenal. I should have switched over to like my launcher or something. Oh my gosh, that was so good though. We got so close. Okay, again, we got so incredibly close. We just need, I think I need to launch more. I need things for energy. So instead of, I think, health recovery per pickup, let's do this. Let's do energy gain from taking shield damage. Maybe energy recovery on taking explosive damage. Ammo recovery on evade. No. Ammo recovery on evade use. I mean, maybe. Now that I think about it, maybe that was so close. And I was almost like, shield strength. Maybe shield strength. Shield energy cost. C speed. Ammo recovery. Launch cost. Maybe the launch cost is less. Maybe I could do that. Because then I can launch more. Okay, we can try this strategy first and then we'll go from there. But that was excellent. That was very close. I think this is going to be one of the most challenging parts that we've done yet. Smack it. Oh, I love this. Doom, doom, doom. I still think the grip is fine. I think this is really good. I've got great pieces for it and everything. We just have to, it's now about execution. And I think I need to be swishing and swooshing and moving and keeping him on his toes. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Let's see, third time's the charm, possibly. So addicting. We get this, and then we are good to go in this area. We are cleansing this altered item. You can do this, Jesse. I think that was good to keep the launches going. I just wish you could, I wish you could shield with the launches. That would be so nice. The thing is, he's flying too, so you have to do more damage, I find, with your gun than with launching items, but I guess, I don't know. Right circumstances, we need to be jumping back and forth to keep him on his toes. Again, is there a part of me that's even upset that we are having to do it again? No. Okay, got our 3 pieces. You got this, Jesse. Launch efficiency is reduced right now. Then we'll go with shields increased. I think the shield would be a strong one too. But we aren't getting as much per health recovery, so we do need to keep our eyes on that. But the goal is to heal just from launching anyway. So not even have to worry about that. We're gonna get really good at this first part. I mean, we pretty much crushed that when it happened. Whoop! Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Okay, pop over here, stay on this one. We should be getting blind boys here. Through this puzzle. Do. Woo! Ammo recovery. do. Oh, no. I think I do remember we need to stay on this one primarily because that one's gonna get blown up here. Yep, that's an explosive. Oh. That'll buff out. We're learning. We're just gonna hop back on this one. Landed. Do. 3 guys up there. Wait for it to target all 3, and boom. Oh! Oh! Grab 3 of these, except I think we're gonna find the altered item here in a second. Yeah, this is altered item moment. There he is. And ready? Get him. Okay, there should be the what is it? Flying guys first, and then the big guy, the heavy duty guy. But let's go over here because he's gonna get smashed anyway. So all we have to do is survive. Don't even worry about it because he's gonna get smashed. So I would say even just like shield up. I don't even think we need to really worry about this. I'll still hit him. We'll just shield. Shield. He's gonna get bumped. Nice. Okay, here we go. Coming up here soon. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. One more set of these guys, then the main guy. 3rd act villain. Okay, here we go. 3rd act villain coming up. Do. Jump up on this. Do. Here he comes. He's gonna spawn right in front of us. Get ready. Get him off kilter. Get him. Oh! Keep him not being able to throw stuff. Keep him not being able to throw stuff. Shoot him. No. No. Bad. Bad. No. We did it. We did it. We did it. Stop. Come on. Come here. You're mine. Yes. Get it, Jesse. Get it. That 3rd act villain was so challenging.
We're back. Did that really just happen? It felt like a dream.
Or maybe.
Or maybe a bad movie.
No, that was sick. 3rd time's the charm too, guys. That was great. 3 ability points from that. Jesse Faden starting in a swift platform. That was amazing. Or maybe a bad movie. That was one of the more, like, I have to say that was incredibly fun. I was not expecting something like that. I love how some of the altered items are a little bit easier to acquire, but for the most part, every altered item brings you something new to look forward to. Guys, that was incredible. I can't believe we got that. That was great. Health recovery on launch hits. Ooh, the one that I have right now is still superior. Let's go ahead and put the health one back up. Yeah, that was incredible. Case files. The movie camera procedures. Action max camera. The item should be isolated from any person or event that is objectively interesting, since its effect is activated by the presence of dramatic incidents. A movie camera used to make commercial feature films. Internal mechanisms are unremarkable. 2016. Subjects near the item will often experience a torqued version of reality resembling the heightened drama and action of a movie. Whether these events are localized alternate realities or products of hallucination is currently unknown. Additionally, the item seems to record footage from these incidents and creates VHS copies, edited in style of short films. During their investigation, agents learned that a podcast titled Brian's Movie Den had reviewed the item-generated movie Delivery Disaster that was among the list. Yeah, the podcast creator Brian Hennerman was taken for questioning. The staff of Movie Night, the store Mr. Hennerman rented the film from, were also questioned to no effect. Action Max. I can't believe we did that. It was fantastic. Now we just need to get back to the exit of this area and then we can start exploring 2 new paths. Haha, hot diggity dog, we did it. I am so happy. All right, let's run this way. This was this area. This was this guy. Oh, no more. This one. There is one in there, right? You're the... Oh. Okay, that did work, but that wasn't what I meant to accomplish.
Brian's Movie Den. Brian's Movie Den.
What?
Brian. Welcome to another episode of Brian's Movie Den with me, the ever lovable Brian.
Hold on. Hold that thought for 1 second, Brian. I gotta take my grip and change it to spin.
Hinterman. Today I want to talk about a new film I found at Movie Night. That's night with a K. The network for VHS aficionados in the greater Dallas area. Yeehaw! The movie is called Delivery Disaster. We open in media res. A mailman drives a truck full of packages down in an endless American neighborhood as a pack of rabid dogs chase behind. Now, these dogs are nothing like my stepmom's corgi Chuck. These were some real nightmare hellhounds.
The sound effects,
The dogs
no.
keep pace with the mail truck, tearing chunks out of the driver's legs and arms.
Oh.
Each package he throws out the door is marked by his bloody handprint. He screams in pain and confusion, and this goes on until the movie just abruptly ends. There aren't even any credits, which is a pretty bold choice.
They did say short
Is
film,
this
right?
film a commentary on how our 9-to-5 jobs are killing us, or how hostile the modern world is to outdated concepts like mailmen? Perhaps it's merely a statement about the futility of purpose and how no task can ever be really done.
Wow.
There are lots of ways to interpret it, but for now, let's get to the part you're all waiting for. It's score time.
Sports ball.
I give this film a 4 out of 5, only because the actor frequently broke the fourth wall by looking into the camera and shouting at it, like he was shouting at the audience.
Like he was trapped in
A
it.
little too on the nose for me, but I did enjoy it, and I recommend you check out other films produced by Blessed Pictures. Bike Hard and Coffee Bullet are the only others I found, but this little art house studio certainly knows how to push the boundaries of Western cinema. And a friendly reminder that there will be no new episode next week, as I will be visiting my aunt in Delaware.
Aww.
Thanks for listening, all you Brian fans, and remember, we all love movie magic, but don't forget about the you magic. Until next time.
Okay, that's actually really cute, though. Don't forget about the you magic. Aww. I like that. Love to see people doing what they're passionate about, without a doubt. You crush it, Brian. I hope that you weren't investigated too, Ruh. What? One single stray pistachio survived? Okay, so this was where we went through. I'm just looking for any lasting bits and pieces. I don't think we're gonna find it here. What? Wait. Oh, that question mark is for something else. I felt like there were more secrets in that area, but maybe not. I guess not. I felt like there should have been more. You sure there's none on the sides? No? No? That's movie magic for you. There is a question mark there, but I think that's from down below, because this will take us up above here. Well done. Another shifting fragment. And then we come out here to where we destroyed this thing. Oh, I can't wait to go back to the center. I think that will allow us to get to those hard to reach areas that I went back for and never found. The entrance to... That was creepy. So anyways, he just started blasting. Let's see. Anything else breakable? You get some real sculpting going on in here. You know, maybe a little friendly competition. Okay, here, I'm gonna continue to go all the way over there. I also want to land on top of the nail before we go forward. I don't think there's anything up there. Okay, that was the cardboard box that had our cat in it. Yeah. The cat. The nail. Was there anything that... Oh, wait. It didn't let me... Or maybe I just missed it. I must have missed it. Right. So we've got 2 different locations, guys, because I need to swap to loadout. We're going to go ahead and ditch that one. Go over here. We're getting close to our mods. Collectibles. Our multimedia on Brian's Movie Den. I have to say, this expansion's been one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. And I love, like, the base game was great alone, but this is something else entirely. Okay, we have 4 points. Should we go for C's or do we go for melee? Kind of want to melee people more. Falcon Punch. Melee cost a lot. I'm wondering which one will cost more. I guess this one will cost less overall because... But it would be fun to seize more people. I think I'll use seize more likely. Okay, there we go. So we got 2 for that. Then we're going to go for this one next. And then down here... I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we're going to be able to acquire all of those. I didn't think it was possible. Okay, the nail. After receiving the fracture ability, Jesse is able to access sealed areas of the foundation. So we're going to head over there, but first I'm going to go grab some water. I can't believe we did it. Y'all. We have spent over 50 hours in this game. Over 50 hours, and we still have a whole nother expansion and much of this one left. I think I will have put 70 hours into this game by the end. And I love it. I can't believe that. Oops. I didn't do it. That's incredible. That's like some lengths of Final Fantasy hours. Like some of the Final Fantasy games I play, I feel like I put like 60 to 70 hours in. That's incredible. It really goes to
listening to Weird Entity A or B. Let's just stay the course for now. The Bureau's in danger.
Yes.
We know we need to repair the nail. The astral plane won't break reality on my watch.
Not today, astral plane. Not today. It's such a testament to the thorough, well-created game that this is. I mean, this is probably the longest... I wonder if this was the longest project that they really undertook. When you think about it, Canyon Rim. Okay, this isn't...
I'm in the astral plane. Oh, this bleed is just getting worse and worse.
Shoot. I was... Oh. Okay, I was wondering how I was going to... Right. How I was going to get all of that from that. I was like, this is a dead end. What do you mean? I'm supposed to get something from this. All right, 13. Get rid of that one. That's good. This is 18 and 15. Get rid of 15. So this is how we'll get back out. What are we trying to do? Complete the ritual in the astral plane, Foundation, Canyon Rim. One of them is complete. Astral collision. Wow. These steps. They were trying to go down there. What for? Is there stuff down there? No. What's the point of this? Why is that there? Oh no, I'm rapidly declining. Okay. Oopsie.
That's the cave sand. Looks
Yeah,
like the astral bleed goes both ways.
there's a note. Hey, look. More people, some maybe ascended, some not. Where everything. Dear Science, there's a person in my pet salamander. He has human eyes. Why doesn't anyone else see him? I think it's like werewolves, but with every animal. Were-dogs, were-cats, were-otters, were-butterflies, were-everything. Werewolf, werewolf. There are people inside and they can't get out. They're stuck in an animal body. It's not all animals, but it can be any animal. My parents don't believe me. Maybe this has happened before. I thought you would know. Sincerely, John Lomaine. John Lomaine. Maybe we're supposed to have this fall. And then place weird, creepy gold blocks into gold blocks? Maybe piecing back the astral plane? Energy recovery? Maybe that's the secret. Maybe that's for the cat. Is placing all the gold. Maybe you don't have to place all the golds back, but if you place all the golds back, we'll get a cat in this one. Perhaps? I can't get all the way up there, but I can fall here. That's what fell down. I don't think there's anything else down there. Getting picked up vibrations there for even a second. Or maybe that's the puzzle of the whole thing. It's like roots holding it in place. I think I can jump up over there. What's that? Keep picking up these vibrations. I'm picking up straight. There's a floating rock there.
Hiss in the astral plane? That didn't go so well last time.
And they're fighting the other stuff. Yeah, you're under double attack, sir. Boy, y'all, we're on the same team. Got him. Huh. Ew, look at the leg. Definitely seen better days. I think that gold thing is the cat. I think that's gonna be our cat of this realm. Why else? There's an item there. We need to get up top. Those won't grow back, right? I think the pressure would cause them to... Oh, that one is growing back. Strange. Very strange. Curious. Doesn't want to fall. Oh, it's because there's something else holding it right there. There we go. Was held up by too many pieces. You go back over here, make sure we're not missing any golds. But I haven't seen anything else like that. There. No, that just formed that, so that must be a part of the solution to the whole thing. Although it feels unique. Shifting fragment and these guys, the Maneki Nico statues. Containment procedure. This is the procedures. None known. 1999, 321. A ceramic beckoning cat figurine, a common luck object found in Japanese storefronts. The following is a list of items observed altered effects. Corporeal reality, affinity for specific human behavior, and minor physical movement, waving its arm. Multiple simultaneous incarnations of this item have been observed. Whether these are independent altered items acting uniformly or replicated instances of AI-48 is unknown. How the items originally arrived in the oldest house is unknown. It was first discovered sitting in the director's chair and was immediately contained in the panopticon cell. The next day, an agent noticed 2 additional figurines had appeared. Hours later, all 3 vanished. The items had been sighted throughout the Bureau, appearing while agents performed blank tests. It is theorized that fulfilling certain unknown criteria will encourage the items to appear. Present location is unknown, but we know. I think we've collected 2, which means there must be 1 more. And if we find the last one... Yeah, I think if we fill and find... Is that a bathroom? If we find the last one, then we should be able to get in. Hidden. This is a hidden location. The toilet over here. That's kind of cute. The hidden toilet. The rare. Hey, there's another gold. There's another gold right there, but we already put that gold in. So where is this gold going? I'm rapidly declining. Can't be an accident that there's another major targets. Okay, before we take that then, let's just look around. There must be another one in this immediate area. Maybe at the top here? There's a square, nothing there. Nothing. Maybe we need to take it forward? Does it look like we can get over there? There's red forming there. And a red line there. That's the bathroom. That's not where the cat goes. Or the gold piece goes. I'm gonna bring it with us. I don't want it to disappear, so we need to be cautious about that. But yeah, we need to find where that's going. It must have another entry. Right? Different perspectives. Okay, well, we'll keep moving forward until otherwise. Till I notice it. They should be fairly obvious, right? There. Ah! That was scary. Okay, this is moving down. There's gotta be more. I don't believe that. That's, yeah, I was like, there is a control point in here. Okay, it doesn't look like anything here. We do have a very vintage control point. I love how we're calling it vintage. The ritual. Oh. I see.
Reminder, the Bureau does not have windows. If you notice, immediately close your eyes and make your way from an article of clothing.
Oh.
Any resulting lapse in dress code will be excused. Thank you for your attention.
Windows. There's no windows. There's only one gold left and we need two, so we're gonna need to bring up that one from over there. There must be a way for me to... Huh. I can step over to this, but... since there's an extra one, it's gotta be for a reason. The path to that gets created. There's an extra gold piece, but that one already has one over there. Am I allowed to take it out? No. We need to go back and get that extra one. But I'm not sure how I'm gonna manage to get it up this high. Unless... Do you think I'm able to grab one from this far away? Like, okay, wait. Let's see if we're able to... Because when I'm holding them... No, that's too high. That's way too high. How... Can I fly while carrying it? I think so. Maybe. Let's try. We'll start by going up here first. Well, let me start by seeing if I can just fly... General. Yes, I can. It's gonna be a little tough though, because some of them you have to... I think some of them you have to jump up. Okay, like this one. This one I have to... This one's almost like a... You have to grab it. So I don't know if I can actually get there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. See, I can't because... Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh no! I was so close! Where did it fly? Is it there again? Where did it go? See, how am I supposed to get up there? It's back. It's back there. Okay, there has to be a way to set these down, right? Am I able to grab it from all the way up here? I was able to take it pretty darn close. It respawns here. How can I do that? There must be a way for me to navigate. We could try a couple different things. Let's start by going over here. I will bring this up there. That's the last thing I do. And jump. And dash. Okay, let's think about this. Maybe what I can do is go over here. And fall like right here. Oh. Ah! Okay. 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 Let's see if we can pull this off. I can't believe I'm able to hold this thing this long. What? Did not let me bring it this far? Did I... Is it a time thing? Do you have to... Oh, this one's closed off now. I just realized you can't even toss it over there because it's closed off. Oh, okay. I should have looked at that more. So does that mean that there's another one in that area that I've missed? There must be one that I'm not able to look at or notice. I think it's tied. It's tethered to those cats. I know it is. I think it is. Well, I don't know, but I think it is. Signs point to cat's intervention. Oh. Oops. Yeah, look, there's an extra one there too. Maybe they don't. Maybe they aren't. Maybe they're... Okay, well, there's a second one. They must just be to navigate past this. I wanted them to mean something else so badly. Like, look at that. There's stairs over there, but for what purpose? Pretty proud that I got that one yellow one over there, though. No, no yellows. Okay, next area. Look at all of those. Sensing a woo! Aw, these poor guys, they never stood a chance. I think the other one just completely disappeared. Nothing there. I do like that though. There's something so satisfying about walking on it. Right, what is this? Oh, it's like the ventilations and stuff. Okay. We're almost there. Oh no, my gold just went flying. I need that gold. Oh no. Where is he? Oh, good thing they respawn. Okay, grab that one, throw it in there. Grab this one, throw it in there. Wait, something's wrong. Something's wrong. That one fell into place. This one has the same issue? Yep. There it is. You really do need both skills, otherwise you'd never be able to do this. Oh. Won't let me go up. Got it! Always look up. Okay, that's a little bit more challenging. Let me go over here again. I'll fall off the edge. I think there will be an easier way to get to that one. Just keep floating. Okay, here's another one. Yeah, the golds are just the paths across. Oh, you got the... I hope that thing respawns. Because otherwise, I'm gonna be in trouble. There we go. It's like puzzle pieces falling into place. This one's kind of the coolest one of them all, I think. Just because I love being in the astral plane. There's something so much fun about it. Low ammo. It is truly otherworldly. And bam. The gold veins. I'll always think of E33's building now. Whenever I see this kind of gold veining. Item. Lovely. Let's do some nice big shots. Let's get that back and boom. Just susceptible to this stuff. Oh! Sick. I think there might be one more. No more, but what is that? There is something here. This would have been a spot. But it's broken, look. One of them broke, so the control point was cut. Yeah, it's a severed control point. Wonder what it means for us. Wait. Can I redraw it? Do I need to draw it? There's something happening that I can't quite do. But I can't make that flight. That's been severed too. That was where I stopped before. Wait, something's happened. That should have been a control point. How can I fly that far? It's not like you can draw anything. Do you think I have to fly that far? I mean, you'd have to really have levitate to make that work. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just that's kind of far away. Whoa. What is that? It's like a line that's going to... What if I needed to complete it? Like, see it from a certain angle? No. Okay, I'm gonna try to fly over, but I think I'm gonna die. There's something else that it's doing. What is that? Okay. Of course. Shifting fragment, personal mods. Let's delete some of these that we already have. Get rid of him, get rid of him, get rid of him. Huh. Missions. Nothing else with that. Multimedia. The windows, right? And then we have weapon mods. So many weapon mods, we really need to get rid of some of these. Hold up. Let's see if we can land at this one. I know I saved here, but something... No, you can still go here. So that one actually does have one less line, but it's still intact. I'm assuming that we have to go all the way across. We have to try to fly that far. But it feels like something that you'd be able to grab onto and, I don't know, ride. All right, here goes nothing. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Is it because there's still somebody alive? It's because there was still somebody alive. I was so obsessed with thinking, I thought that there were 5 pieces. Wait, what? I thought there were 5 pieces. I really thought there was one more line and I thought it had been cut. The stairs. The stairs from the other side. We just created the other entrance. I see another gold piece right there. Traversal in the astral plane. This really makes me want to go back to X-Men Legends. I think it's the Apocalypse one where you do go to the astral plane a few times. And it looks really cool the way that they drew that. It looked so sick. Okay, so this is the path you would have taken had you had gone... Let me do this. Let's make it explode in here. Got him. Got him. Headshots. Okay, there's a second one. Okay, wait. There we go. Took a second, but we made it. Have I been there? Yeah, that's where I've been before. Because this is the other side that you would have taken. So then I'm wondering... Oh, no, that's exactly what you have to use that for. I want to see if there's anything around these sides, because we've already seen one hidden room. I wouldn't put it past the game to have another one. Mysterious. Okay. I don't think so. I realize now she really does have like a blue sheen suit. Let's get that guy first. Get them to fall down there. Here we go. Lock him at least from that. Wow, I didn't think we got him with that. Oh, before he launches. Make sure that he can't launch. Oh, rocket back. Hey. Sick. Can you toss a rocket out and then throw it back? Like, can I do that? But then grab my rocket and then re-slam it? I can. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Look, it's like a rocket, then you grab it and you could guide it to a different direction. Look. Oh no, that wasn't the rocket. That's kind of fun. Okay, there's that. Here. That one falls down. I like the floors that are made out of the crystals. It's very neat. Let's see if there's anything back here. All right, so I'm more certain than ever that it has nothing to do with the cats trying to piece every part in. Boom. Our next path, we're getting closer. Nothing. I think that bathroom was like the one secret spot of the whole place. Grab this. Oh no. The floating, all of it, it's so smooth. Like, this is possibly some of the most enjoyable gameplay from all of the Remedy games for me. Gameplay wise. Recharge. Always look back and see if you missed anything. I don't think so. We're so close. Another save point. There's a whole slew of control points here. Probably because we're gonna have a fight soon. So it is just 4. For some reason, I really thought it was 5 points, but it almost looks like these control points, don't they almost feel like it looks like there's a circle at the base, like a head, and somebody with their legs outstretched and their hands trying to like hold back all of these dimensions from colliding. Like somebody who's just pushing on it, hoping that it doesn't. Try to dodge 3 of these, and boom. Another piece. Green. I don't know if you can see this because I don't know if I'm really here. I see a pen in my hand. I see myself, but it's all wrong. It's all the wrong angle. It's the wrong me, and it's all green. Look out for the green, the color green. Everything turns green when it's close. Don't let it get close. Don't let it in. But if you do not matter what You do not speak to it. Please, I need you safe, Peggy. I don't want you to end up here too. I don't know where I've gone. Is this like Captain America trying to get back to Peggy? And instead of ever making it the astral mimic. Oh, that is another entity. Astral mimics are physically indistinguishable from astral copies, but considerably more dangerous due to the fact that they possess para-utilitarian abilities. The most notable ability witnessed is levitation, the things I just fought. It is unknown how this astral entity gained its paranatural abilities. The relevant objects of power are currently bound to Director FADEN, which indicates the objects are not responsible. However, objects of power are intrinsically linked to the board in the astral plane. A similar link between the objects and the mimics could also exist, or perhaps the board is able to dispense these abilities at their leisure, with no trial in the astral plane required? The prevailing theory, however, is that the entities are simply replicating observed abilities performed by the Hiss or even the Director herself, thanks to prolonged exposure to our world caused by the astral bleed. Refer to file blank for full report. Wow. Oh, hey! You do have to keep your eyes peeled for those, because that's easy to miss that, even if I don't need them. All right, let's go ahead and eliminate any duplicates if we see any duplicates. I think I'm getting to the point where I don't even have plus 80, plus 61. Get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of the recoil because I think we have a stronger recoil. Again, if we're not using it now, there's a good chance that we're never really gonna go to it. So I'm just gonna ditch it. Green. Green is not a creative color. Speaking of threshold kids. And don't hug me, I'm scared. There's lots to do, there's lots to see. How can I get up higher? Can you take me higher? We're close to it. We're so close to it. They're fighting each other, so I'm gonna leave that. Bam! That should have killed that person too. Levitating, guys. There's one more alive behind me. Excuse me. Rude. Personal mods, and we have a cleanse point. There's so many points to cleanse in here. Oh. What? So we had to do the right side and the left side. This feels structured almost like when we were going around to get the item, when we were having to pick which one we wanted to take from them. You know, it was like, do you choose the right side or the left side? The red pill or the blue pill? Could have used that. Let's go up here. A tape. Whoa. A lot of tapes. Speaking of threshold kids. Hey. It's turning green. The green stuff. Did he take over and turn into the director? What, in the puppets? I don't know, but destroy all the tapes. Now we need to start what I've... finish what I've started. What? Guys, join the threshold, kids. I'm gonna take that as what happens when... and this is what happens when you do drugs. No, it's gotta be like... I don't even know. That, I was internalizing that as like him getting corrupted in the astral plane. His, I don't even know, his... He turned green and then got all crazy. I don't know. I want to know, but I don't. Okay, this is our fight to be able to cleanse that point. We get this, we're good to go. Destroy him. Let them come over here. Let's get this guy first. Oh, so close. All right, fly up, fly up. You don't, oh, you were so lucky. Oh man. He's so close to being dead, and boom. Where is that guy? Where is he? Ah! Got him. Oh, we are so lucky that we did that. What is happening here? Get their points. Got him. Second part, we've got flyers, we've got flyers. Okay, watch out for the flyers. Oh no, that's gonna kill me! That's gonna kill me! Whoa! 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 Hold on, guys. I saw it, I knew it, and I still did it. I knew there was an explosive barrel there, and I was like, blah, da, 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 da. King Julian. Splicer. Take him over, take him over. It won't let me take him over. Ooh. Scary business. And launch it. That was so close to getting wiped there. And launch it. Oh, that was too close for comfort, guys. I need to watch what I'm slamming down into.
There's the etching.
That one's like the second one we got? Still slightly different. See if there's any hidden areas. We found 2 hidden areas. I don't know how many are total in this space, but I think we're good. I think we're ready to cleanse it. Although I'm wondering if there's any like in these spaces, you know, like you look down and there's... What? Why would this be here? Is there a gold deposit place? Maybe you do need to put all of the golds into place in order to get the cats. Maybe I wasn't so crazy. Or maybe there's just extras lying around. I don't see anything in that area, right? No, nothing. Nothing that you would like throw it into. There's definitely more to it though. There's more golds than you need in certain areas. I think there's a lot more to that story. Our recent confrontation yelling was in error. We determined you may have both tools upgrades. Only because you are the favorite current director. But do not listen, speak to former. You are welcome. You are grateful. And of course, they're turning this into something they're doing out of the kindness of their heart. Of course. Of course, yeah. I'm so sure. I think they just want to act like they have control here. They want it to seem like they're benevolent and in control of the situation when they can't admit that we're just actually... we don't need them anymore. Wait, what? There. We are nearly whole, fixed. Your trust energy is appreciated.
They sure changed their tune all of a sudden.
The nail. Yeah, they did, because they realized they have very limited control. If you're not controlling the director, then...
I'm overthinking this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do. But I've got my intuition. And you.
Is that gonna be enough? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, man. They just don't want us to talk to the former. They're scared. What does the former have on them? What can the former cause that they fear? I don't know. The astral plane area, because of its brightness and everything, it makes you just kind of silent. I feel so frozen in thinking, like in thought. Seize an additional enemy. Let's definitely do that. And then we're going to unlock this one. And then we have one more point. But we can't put into 3, 2, and 3. I think we're going to be able to do it, guys. I really do. Between this and then the other expansion. Also, I want that. There's another thing for us to get here. I think we're going to be able to do it. It's inevitable, especially if we keep finding these hidden areas. I'm not even sure if you have to find all of them in order to max. Well, I guess it depends on how many missions everything has. Okay, so before we fall, let's go grab this. That was a clever spot. Just join the threshold, kids. Personal mods. Oh, this is so much fun. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. Collectibles, multimedia was from the board. The rejected episode. That's what they called it. I do want to do a couple more of these. Kill his elevated containment. Yeah, I do want to get some more things done for the board. I wish this would be done. Like, that's the part that kills me, is how we've completed 33 missions. Jessie falls into the astral collision, a vast area of astral plane that is merging with the Foundation. She completes the ritual found at its center. Okay, let's head on back. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Crossroads. Let's go talk to Emily too. Pop a save here. And astral constructs. Actually, let's go ahead and see if we can craft anything, y'all. Mods? Wait. Weapons. Can I refresh? Let's refresh. I don't think we have enough intrusive and whoa. What's a confiscated motive? Never seen that. Confiscated motives. Look. Remote thought. I could do this one. Wait, we need to keep it here because if I could get a remote thought, we'd be able to unlock that. I just have to go back to normal items, normal stuff. It might be worth taking on some of those side missions now, like going back into the world, like going back to Oldest House and taking on some of those missions, because we want to start getting everything to level 6 if we can. Hello.
The nail is almost repaired. You really do have a knack for this kind of work.
The nail.
Any progress with the nail?
Of course. I've been busy with surface analysis. Its composition is remarkably similar to that of material found in the astral plane, but it alters itself between my observations. It's almost as if it doesn't like being examined.
I believe that.
So the nail is from the astral plane?
Not necessarily. See, if we assume that, we're suddenly facing a lot of new questions. How did something so large get out of the astral plane? How did it get inside the Oldest House? Did a threshold bring it in? Did people? Maybe through the motel.
Maybe it was always here.
Doubtful.
Something brought it here?
Have you spent any time looking into the crystals growing around here?
As if I could resist. The biggest question is where it comes from. A threshold? Or is it native to the Foundation? But if so, why doesn't it grow in the rest of the oldest house? The fact that they returned to an earlier state when damaged is severely inconsistent with our reality's adherence to linear time. So either they're A, partially conscious, or B, organic elements that are foreign to and yet influenced by our dimension. The jury's still out. Have you learned anything about the crystals?
I don't know how.
I have a power that lets me stretch them.
Huh.
Yep.
And shoot them. I don't know how she keeps up with all of this. I mean, Emily's mind she's got the mind of a brilliant individual.
Any idea what Marshall would be doing down here?
Protecting?
That information is on a need-to-know basis, Faden. Sorry, I can resist.
Yeah.
But honestly, I never had much interaction with Marshall. She only came to me when she was looking for Darling. But this is Helen Marshall we're talking about, the woman who single-handedly dealt with the Bergen Peak AWE. If she's down here, it's because she needs to be.
Well, clearly she couldn't handle this one on her own.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
see you later, Emily.
Little on the sassy side there.
Take notes.
I mean, Marshall clearly went down here before she thought. Wow, it is. It's almost done. There's one more piece. It does feel like one of those type of keys. Like, am I imagining like a key that is? I don't know. Yeah, Marshall had no idea that the hiss had already taken over this place. She just thought that they couldn't come here. Like, if they got here, it would be the destruction of everything, right? I'm gonna go down here real quick because I think there is a... Is there a crystal? No, because we went there. That was a hidden location. I could have sworn there was a crystal area. This just looked like there was something beyond it, but I guess not. Right, like the breakout of that. There's more to this area. There's something down there. Something scary. We need to bring a light source down here. Okay, so now we need to go back to research site Gamma. There's a couple different places that we need to explore, so we're gonna walk back physically instead of fast travel. That way we don't miss anything, or at least miss less. Even when I'm taking all precautions to try not to miss things, it just happens. Oh, we didn't find a cat there. Must be another cat. Let's see what I guess it's just that one. We don't have any more side missions. So yeah, we just have to find that. And then see what's up with Marshall and how this leads into later. Wait. Doesn't that look like the former? It's like the former underneath. Has this changed, or was it always like that? Or maybe I just didn't notice that that was the former.
We've got this area covered, Director.
Oh. All right, now we can shoot into a couple of those spaces that I think we were getting blocked out of here. There's these paths, so I want to keep those. Right. Yeah, the cave bleed, but I still can't get up to there. Unless... Do you think it's as simple as placing something gold into a location so that it allows us? Or maybe we'll come out from there? I haven't seen anything gold that needs to be placed. There's no way that I can't pull anything out. It would make sense if it operated like the other astral plane and required the placement of something, but... Like, I see that. Perhaps it's as simple as getting behind these locations. Oh, you can't go behind it. It's like a flat wall. What? That's even freakier. Okay, cave system. We go back over here. Here we go. And now we've got 2 chests here. Not too shabby at all. I really need us to get some more remote thoughts. That'll be our first, I think, level 6 that we unlock. Trying to stay on top of that. We are going down. We are going down. Except no. Who is she? Let me go. 2 of those. We've done a pretty good job at seeing most of the things that are here. That's regrow. The geyser cave. What was blocking the geyser cave? Wasn't it my lack of having the second part? I think I did require... Oh, right. It wasn't any of this. It didn't make sense because I didn't have anything to pull out. That was another confusing moment. I'm thinking we're gonna be able to levitate in a whole nother way. Like, maybe there's still one more power that we're yet to receive. That will let us levitate even higher. Or maybe like a boost? Maybe like a boost of some sort. Personal mod. Weapon mod. Personal mod. Okay, these 2. Oh, no question. We're at 17, so we can leave this one. I think I do have another one similar to that. How did people get into here if they didn't have the ability we had? You know, like, I guess maybe the crystal formations alter and change over time. So at first that cave wasn't blocked and now it is. See, like, we can't get up there. Unless, wait, has this always been here? I think it has. I'm gonna try. What is this for? Huh. Maybe if I could stack up enough stuff. No. No. I need to be even taller. The inverted black pyramid. I think we should do those hiss nodes. Oh, hey. It's another one of these things, but I just don't know where to put them. Or maybe, wait. Maybe you put them in these squares? There's tons of them. Maybe it's a puzzle in of itself. Does it look like there's anywhere that we can place them? Why would those little squares be around here? Unless you needed to place one in each of these. Why else would this be blocked off like that? Do you think there's that many to begin with? I see one up there. I don't think there's that many though. Yeah, there's that whole question mark by the cave blade. So curious. Okay, we have this. I think I'm gonna go do that node. Because we need to start getting more remote thoughts and stuff anyway, so it might grant us that. And that way, because I'll fast travel back here. So we're coming from the cave system. Yeah, let's go do it, guys. Executive, go to comms department. Okay. Comms department, dead letters. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one and try to get some remote thoughts. I think you're able to acquire them from it. I can't remember now. I think so. Comms department, yeah. Is this the, which battle is this? Destroy the hiss nodes. Oh, destroy the hiss nodes. Right, on it. If I can target it. Okay. Beautiful. What is that? Undefined reading? No, we need remote thoughts. Okay, more spawning. Beautiful. We need to go to the next area. Other side. Okay, I can't do that. I'm just gonna go over here, break that one, break this node. There we go. We got Astral Blips jukebox, but no remote thoughts. Gotta be kidding me. Excuse me? He might give us a remote thought. That's an undefined reading. There we go. Undefined reading materials. No remote thoughts. Okay, we're just gonna, there we go. Beautiful. Still got it cleared. And it takes 1 second to do that. And the bureau is safer. Are there any, while we're here, I think it might be nice to, what are our missions this way? Oh, these are all, you know what guys, we need to go back and get rid of these. All of these are just level 4s at this point. Not even worth it. Let's go over to Astral Constructs, to the mods, not mods, what am I thinking? Board countermeasures. Yeah, I would say let's go ahead and abandon all of these because they're just level 4s. That we can accept, abandon, accept, abandon. Level 4 is not bad. We can accept the 5s, foundation, incursion, spin maneuvers, using spin. Oh, kill his sharpened. See, like that one's easy for us to do given the current situation. Look, foundation, incursion. Using grip, kill astral mimics in the foundation. We can go ahead and accept that one. Look, a level 6, weapon maneuvers his snipers. Kill his snipers with the service weapon in any mode. Anywhere. We just have to kill this. Great. That's an amazing one for a random infinite weapon mod. Okay, that means I'm gonna ditch one of these. The personal mods I'm not worried about. Let's go ahead and abandon this one. We're looking for another 6. Accept, ditch. There we go. That is a foundation incursion using pierce, kill enemies in the foundation with headshots. That we can accomplish. So great. Okay, I'm actually gonna get rid of this one then. Let's go for another 6. Now that we're picking up 6s, let's stick with trying to find one. Foundation, accept, ditch. Random personal mod, doesn't matter. Come on, 6. There. Foundation target his distorted, random weapon mod. Kill his distorted in foundation. We cannot see them. Do you? We enjoy testing, reviewing. Perform now. All right, we are now working for 6 and they're relevant to the foundation. So that's even better. Let's go ahead and fast travel back down to... Woo! Cave system. This will be great. If I can get my weapons onto like my dream level 6 infinite items, then we will be in really good shape. So this is deep cavern. We might be able to unlock that as we progress forward. Let me just double check those missions. So snipers with service, that's any. Using pierce. Let's go ahead and put pierce on and try to accomplish that. Yeah. I'll have to be a little bit more exact because you have to kill them via headshots. That's not gonna be a headshot. Just kidding. It's possible. Never mind. Level 3s. I thought that would be so challenging to get a headshot on those guys. It's even easier. Okie dokie. So first things first, we need to go over here because one of them is blocked by the stuff that I can break now with my weapon. Beautiful. Cannot believe this, but we are going for Maxine. Let me ditch this one. And I think I actually have something better than that. No, I'll keep it. So this is where it splits, and we can go in 2 different directions. Wait, but that direction doesn't show up on... Oh, because it's just a little offshoot, I guess. We want to go back to the very beginning, by the way, guys. There's another one that's trapped by the crystals. It was one of the first ones I experienced. Okay, wait. I didn't kill him with the headshot. Ow. Ow. This is gonna be hard to get done. I'm not worried about these guys, just break them. These are gonna be some of the most challenging ones to get. He's coming in hot. Yeah, we'll still get it. It's just gonna take us a little bit. We just gotta wait for the right enemies. The right enemies. And for now, we just wanna make sure, I think those are snipers, those are different. And then this is kill his distorted. We haven't seen the distorted ones. There's something up there. The light just coming through. Research site gamma. Oh, that's what I need to assign is the nail. So tracking that puts us at, yep, we're headed in the right direction. Whoa. That's not gonna be ideal. It's gonna take a lot to kill him. Didn't get the headshot. It's okay. There's a ton of them flying out here, though. What was that? Oh, he's still alive. Oh, well, that's different. 5 more. Complete the ritual in the deep cavern. That was over there. Okay. There's one up here. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Shifting fragment, evade ammo. Was there anything all the way back here that we didn't even realize, like back at the beginning, that I didn't even understand was something I could break? No. Okay. It's pretty much like where it all begins. The deep cavern. If this doesn't get us access to... Wait. Nothing there. This doesn't grant us access to those things that are high above us. I don't know what's going to. Oh yeah, this is where I tried to crouch. Could be ready for anything.
He's got in. Boom. The nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail? What the hell was she thinking?
Did she think that the hiss could take over the nail? Is the nail like the weakest point for... Yeah, this is where we're gonna find that cave bleed. It appears like the cave system will allow us to come out there and go back out to the chasm. This is gonna be the answer to all the final parts that we haven't been able to access. The flow of this expansion is really well done. Ditch this one. Oh man, the plot thickens. Hotline. Out of options. But why?
The hiss got in. The Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom. A desperate move. But it's better off in pieces than in enemy hands. Trench wouldn't be thrilled. He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it. Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities. In the end, he valued order over people. The advice of invisible voices over that of old friends.
The board.
He lost sight of who he was. The board made sure of that. But I did my duty. The hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble. My last act as head of operations. I'm done. At least I could take those bastards down with me.
Marshall is a certified badass. I get it. It definitely was a moment of desperation, but also this, I think she brings up a good point, is that Trench became too engulfed with the priorities of the board that the board wants somebody who's malleable, right? Somebody that is headstrong, but also able to be manipulated by them, I think. And the longer that you are the director, I think the more that that's possible, because again, the director is heavy as the crown, because that is a duty that I don't think anyone really willingly walks into, because the amount of weight and pressure that it comes with is, I mean, I can't even begin to understand it. I understand that we're an acting director, or we are the director right now, but I think that there are so many situations and decisions every single day that chip away at you. Every single time. It's easy for people around you to be like, you're no longer prioritizing the people, and you're prioritizing order or these make-believe pieces in your head. And in some ways, you know what, actually, in some ways, I almost kind of draw a parallel to in our own lives when we're trying to control things around us. It's often because there's some voices in our head, but there's some part of us that says, it almost like catastrophizes it. And I feel like the board is kind of like the catastrophe part in our brain that says, hey, like if you don't control this or do this, then this situation's going to happen. This fear-based decision is going to happen. And so you end up getting distracted with that versus realizing that you almost like brought it to fruition just by prioritizing and thinking about that. And so I feel like the director's in this boat and the board's like, hey, there's another hole, and all of these things. But it's like, there's never enough time to plug all the holes, and it's going to sink over time. It just is a matter of how long can you keep yourself afloat before you fully do. Like, I think it's delaying just delaying the inevitable. But I do feel like there's so much emphasis and weight every time the board talks to us. Like, they're like, this is the end. Nothing's going to happen. So it's really challenging I think the challenging part of this game that you have to accept, you just might not completely understand, is the board's intentions. Is it to save the world? At this point, we're told that the destruction of the Bureau would be the destruction of the world, because a lot of these things would just go out into the world and cause chaos, and dimensions would collide, and everything seems catastrophic to the point that there is a potential cataclysmic event that could take part at any time. I mean, think about it. We were done with the hiss for all of 2 seconds, and all of a sudden this stuff with the nail happened. And so I think Marshall did what she thought she had to do, without realizing, well, I guess she realized too late that the hiss had already entered. But what was the point in, I just wonder if the hiss would have even found this area had she not come down here. You know, and how it goes down to how sentient is the hiss and what is that entity, and now you add the former into it, and my brain is just like exploding with the ideas of, I don't think this game operates in simple constructs as good and evil. I think the entire game plays in the gray area of life, of decisions, of good, of bad, of right, of wrong. It's all just convoluted. I think it really is. So anyways, I'll be right back and we'll keep going. Let's explore the deep caverns. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that thing that they faced. I was wondering if we'd ever encounter it. The spike. Do you think the crystals can subdue the spike? Oh shoot. Okay, we've got people on top of having spikes. Ah! Sniper. Outsnipe the sniper. Please. I don't want it. I don't want it. There he is. That was kill any snipers with a surface weapon, but it didn't get the headshot, unfortunately. Oh, Sugar Shacks. Come on up. The price is right. Oh, I can't believe that. Whoa! I actually really like that. The kind of like jumping into them with the... See if we can get this guy with another headshot. Oh, come on. That was so close. We can get this guy. Whoa! I don't want to take him over. We gotta get him with that headshot. Easy work. Wait, that didn't count? That's a purple. One of them dropped a purple? What? He's going, he's zooming, he's running closer. That's 7 out of 10. What? Purple's dropped? Incredible. We've never seen a purple dropped like that. I mean, not that I remember. Maybe once? Was that it wasn't a weapon mod, or it wasn't a personal mod, it was a weapon mod. No way, damage while aiming. I mean, that's phenomenal. Okay, we'll put that one on. Nice. Research and records, astral spike here. Astral spikes are metastructural entities found in the astral plane. Their existence was first confirmed when a single spike traveled into our dimension through the mind of an astronaut. Yeah, see, report blank for details regarding Agent Gibson. Astral spikes seem to exist beyond our dimension's physical laws. They do not resemble any living creature or animate object we have yet encountered. They are even dissimilar to astral copies, despite the fact that they both originate from the astral plane. The spikes are immensely dangerous, emitting a wavelength that disrupts all organic and inorganic matter in their immediate vicinity, with catastrophic results. Discerning the nature of this wavelength has been difficult for obvious reasons, but the parakinesiology department continues to investigate. Whoa. Yeah, we haven't really been able to do anything to stop them. Okay, we're getting... That's another purple. That's a purple personal mod. Why are purples all of a sudden dropping? Is it this area? Is it the astral... What? This is awesome, but I just wouldn't have expected this. 22, get rid of this one. That's the energy just in general, and actually, I think we're gonna go for that. I think I'm gonna put that one on. That's phenomenal. Between this and if we start constantly farming, that's our exit. I know this. Yeah, research site Delta. I think. Wait, maybe not. Wait, yes. Yeah, wait. Wait, no. No, this is something different. Yeah, I haven't been here. Okay. Another part of the cave system? Adventure accepted. Dearest Mr. Talbot, my heartiest congratulations for achieving something that few others have. Consider my curiosity thoroughly yours. For who wouldn't be intrigued when the United States government claims to need an expert spelunker to explore the depths of a cave, the likes of which no man has ever seen? A subterranean channel beneath the very heart of New York City is fascinating in and of itself. I have explored every cave system from Kentucky to Kathmandu, but a formation below America's own Big Apple is a welcome surprise. You are certainly building grand expectations. Do not let me down. I have decided to come see this mystifying cave myself. My assistant will be in touch with the details of my arrival. As requested, I will avoid making an announcement to the press, but I cannot guarantee that my travels will slip past their notice. The world is always waiting for the word of Robert Ricardo's next grand endeavor. Such is the burden of a globe-trotting man of adventure such as myself. Such is the way of adventure. Keep exploring, Bob Ricardo. Okay. I think I do have 2 of these. 21, 20. Get rid of this one. And that's good.
41 days since entry day.
Log 4.
The name of our historic arrival to the oldest house. Morale is long dead, and its corpse is starting to smell. My research staff complain of a presence watching them. Many have suffered nervous fits. Some were evacuated. In cheerier news, I've made some new friends. I met them while exploring the deeper caves. They're hard to describe, but imagine avant-garde sculptures of humans. I call them the id.
The id?
They aren't hostile. In fact, they're polite and quiet, which is more than I can say for my colleagues. Most id are shy, but a few are quite curious. While I sat taking notes, one came to look at my sketches. I offered him my pencil, but that spooked it. What are the id? Residents? Prisoners? They remind me of the golems from Kabbalistic texts, or a type of homunculi. I know I shouldn't, but I gave them names. There's Hercules, Adam, Lilith, Copernicus. Mabel is the bravest. They're a funny bunch.
I think they're gonna be his death. Id, why do I know this? This is a psychology-based term, right? The id. Is that like the, why do I know this? Okay, now we're back here. I know this, the id. I'm gonna have to look it up. Is it like the innermost self or oneself? Internal. I know this term, I'm just not placing it right now. Okay. Don't think there's anything else up there, so we need to keep moving this way. Deep cavern. Let me break through. Whoa. Okay, there's that. We're here. Oh, we finally get to be here. And look, a control point. Perfect. Prehistoric control points. Primitive control points, I suppose. Dodge efficiency. Where are we at with some of our missions? That's a personal mod. I can delete these two. Collections, multimedia was from him. The log, that was our 4th one. Jukebox tokens. And where are we at with our mission? We need 3 more. Here's another one of these pieces. There's so many of those. I wonder if the goal is to place them into those squares. Is that weird? Like there's 4 right there. I don't know, I can't shake the feeling like it might be part of it. Send that over there. I just haven't figured out how to slowly drop things. Maybe it has something to do with that. Oh my goodness, you know what these look like? What were those things? I can't even think of what they look like. No. Bugles? Bugles? I think they're bugles. Oh. He kicked me out there. I think I might have enough to be able to get over here. I'm gonna go over here first before we go. Look, hidden location 1, but there's another one of these things. Launch it over there. I'm gonna try. I think if we can place them everywhere, we might be onto something. We just got another point too, which means we have 2, so we can upgrade as well. Maybe I'd just look up. Go to the other side. Crossroads. There we go. What is that? What in the glowing? Oh, that was for my charge. That was for my insane charge. That's gonna take us to the crossroads, so that takes us back over towards the cave bleed. That's not gonna be enough to kill him, but we might be able to land this. 8 out of 10. I don't think we should go forward yet. We definitely should continue going down. Hey, this is how. You never were supposed to go up it. Okay. Easy. This was a good place to go. So now we want to go back, summon some rangers, and maybe that chasm will take us all the way out on the other side. Anything else that I can't get to? I don't think so, but there is another one right there. I still don't think that's enough. Also, they're respawning. Do you notice that? They're just respawning. But I'm looking for another cat. Okay, let's get a ranger in here.
Director FADEN here. Send backup to my location.
Let's put him down!
Okay, what do we got here? Piss. We actually have... We have a... Oh. Okay, get rid of that first. There's a sniper. Sniper. Oh gosh, I'm trying to just kill him so I can... Oh my goodness. Switch your weapon, girl. If I get hit again, I'm going down. Where is that dang healer? Okay, now we're cooking. Oh, did you see how much I got back from that? Okay, swap over to this. Oh, my little guy's gonna die. There's snipers everywhere. There. Try to get... Oh, he got pushed off the edge. I'm going down. We've got geysers, too. This is not the time to be worrying about maybe getting headshots. This might not be the moment. Ah! Ah! There's too many. I can't shake them. Okay, never mind. We just need one more. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Where's that sniper? Okay, that was just killing snipers with any mode. We need to do more. Oh, here we go. There's some of those things? Ow. Do not die, do not die, do not die. This is an all-out brawl. There's something on me. Okay, run this way. Get this stuff. Who is shooting me? You! Come here. Okay, just kill him. I don't have time for that. There. Should just be this guy. Okay, let's see if we can get the headshot on him. Come on. Yes. There we go. Level 6. Whew. Yeah, my ranger did not last long there. Let's go back up here and go back to our control point. They might respawn. Oh, you know what? No, we'll keep pressing forward. There's a part of me that wanted to get, go ahead and get the 1-6. The 6 so that we could start farming for the next one. But we still need to kill a bunch of rangers anyway. So we do have one of the missions done. We need to kill his distorted in the Foundation. And this is just with any service mode. Just haven't been a lot of snipers. Ditch it. Personal mods, beach. Just gonna get rid of these. Okay. I can hear the control point. It's close on the other side of that. Oh, those things. Right. Whoa! Let's go beyond here. All right, no collectibles, so we keep moving forward. Deep caverns. Where is this placing us? Oh, so we're gonna end up coming on the top side of that. That's what it is. We'll come out from that entrance point. So cool. We need to go over here. Oh. Exploding geysers and all. Whew. Dangerous business here. These last 2 parts of the nail are not nearly as long as the first couple areas. Melee health boost. That one, no, the one that I have right now is fantastic, the plus 15. And then going up to weapon mods, the ship. Any more collectibles? Run! Shifts. Look, we're already here? No way.
All right, this is the last one.
What? That was barely... The tree looks different. It's a combination of the last one and the tree one. It's like the tree is built on top of the nail. Something like that?
I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
Complete the ritual. We need to do you do have to do the combination of both of them though, because you have to pull out. You have to pull that out, shoot some of these, repair some. There. The nail's completed.
There. Okay. Easy as pie. Fuck. But that's the last one.
The former?
I fixed it, didn't I?
Things are breaking. Nail, leave, end. What do you mean? What do you mean, former? Nail, leave, end. Whoa. Okay, bad news bears. What? Stuff is falling down. We need to get further. What am I supposed to do with all of this stuff? Do I have to cut off our own pieces? What is that? There we go. We're building a pathway across.
Holy shit.
Let's go fast. It's getting skinnier. Run! I'm not gonna be able to make that. Oh.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my, go! Leave!
What the hell was all that? Things should be better now, not worse. Emily will know.
Completely destroyed. I was like, man, we're putting so much faith and pressure on Emily. Emily will know. Wow, okay, let's see if we read anything from that. Yeah, that did not turn out the same happy ending, but the former talked to us there. In the moment, that was the former speaking to us, the nail. New mission, the pyramid. Apologies, how embarrassing. Astral fellow shades are acting hostile, very rude. We cannot direct behavior. In external, not astral regions. Promise, fingers crossed. Are they speaking about how their astral entities, how their astral entities must not, they're getting corrupted by the hiss somehow, or at least impacted? Upon completing the first ritual, the astral plane begins, the final ritual, the astral plane begins to collapse. The board is not answering, and Jesse is trapped. A crystal appears, creating a bridge that Jesse uses to escape back into the Foundation. Speak to Pope. We're back up here. Yep. So it was never about trying to get up there. We were always going to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to jump that. Wait, what? I must have to go beyond. But there's no way. What do you mean? Maybe if I get to it just enough, I can? I guess I have to go over here first? Okay. Makes sense. Personnel protection, executive. Not while we're in the middle of this. I want to see this through. Shifting fragments, accelerator. Wow. There's no getting there. Woo! All right, let's go talk to Pope. She'll know. Or at least we hope she will. I think that was just about everything, but I'm still missing one of my cats. And there's two things. I'm thinking it could deal with the gold. I'm thinking it could deal with those bricks. Like maybe I have to place those bricks
Director
in.
FADEN.
Hello. I think we have 6 total points too that we can spend. Yes. Okay, this is exciting. Here we go. I don't think it's gonna be enough to unlock all of this, but you know what? It is enough too. We'll unlock that later. We'll do this one first. Seizing is almost completely done, and then we have that one for 2 points, and then we can start directing all of our energy towards the final. Forward countermeasures. Let's turn this in, collect a reward. Spin rate of fire boost. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. We're still working on that one. We can accept this abandon. Ew. Level 1, there we go. Foundation, using Pierce kill his snipers on the foundation. That's a very peculiar one. Let me just see if I can get us some better stuff. Because that is so specific. Random infinite player mod. Without getting hit, kill enemies in the foundation. Wait, that should be super easy. Oh, hey. That's...
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
What?
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem.
Of course.
My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane. Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both. Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable. It's going to destroy both planes.
Oh, snap.
I messed this all up. Maybe Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in. Sometimes there's no right answer, Jesse. We need more information.
That gray?
No. I need to fix this now. I'll just...
Go in.
I'll figure something out.
No, we should really make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what...
Perfect.
She'll go.
I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can from here.
Jesse, you can't just...
I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
Yeah?
Don't be a stranger.
Mission update. Reach the bottom of the nail. Ooh. Okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Like going all the way down? Okay.
Oh, hello, Director.
Hi. They're so friendly and nice. Let me see if she has...
If you're not going to listen to me, then you better go figure out how to stop this. There's no telling what could happen if the vibrations escalate.
Fair enough.
I'll see you later, Emily.
Good luck. Take notes.
Thanks, Em. Right. Should we go do that one mission? I load out my mods. Oh yeah, okay, so rate of fire is 61. This is fantastic. Yeah, I can swap that right now, and then I can go ahead and delete all of these. There's so many rate of fires. Yeah, ditch all of those. It's a phenomenal, great perk. We've got level 6s going, we're working the Pierce. You know what, we don't have to use Pierce anymore. We just need to, let's switch over to Spin and Shatter. I like that. Okay, let's get down there.
I hope I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, me too.
That was just the top of the nail?
How far down there?
How much deeper does the foundation go?
Okay, Ash was here.
Entry day plus 118.
What?
I have changed, though it's hard to know how or why. I no longer need tools to detect the house's veins, to hear it breathe. I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the hit as I do so. They haunt me. I don't blame them. They're just following the pillar's orders. Even poor Adam doesn't seem to recognize me anymore. I've spent a long time contemplating the etchings of the tree and its roots. Did you know this city used to be a forest? I wonder if our oldest house wore a different face back then. Or if it was always here. A 21st century office building since time immemorial.
No, it had to...
In a place, know the future. Can it change its skin? Can it wander? I always thought the esoteric world was my father's, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I finally understand his devotion and his awe.
I really like the person they got to play Ash. His voice is perfect. I was just thinking about that, but maybe the house shifting is also a little bit of a representation of how just the world is always shifting. Like no 2 days are the same. There's so many things happening all at the same times. Maybe the oldest house is just trying to keep up with the advancements.
The crystals are growing crazy here. Almost like they're trying to stop me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. They don't want me going down here. I'm gonna get pierced here. Astral spike.
HRA was damaged. The board said it.
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked her.
Oh.
I don't fucking like it.
Oh, no way. That's what happened to her. Wait, what did that just show? I saw Poets of the Fall. No, my dark discord. It must have been close to something else. 2 birds, 1 bomb.
I tried to get out after the detonation, but the astral spike came out of nowhere. I escaped, but my HRA was damaged. I'd bet a year's salary the board sent it. We never did see eye to eye. They have too much control over Trench, the Bureau, the House. They make themselves part of every important process. Nothing a little C4 can't fix. 2 birds, 1 bomb. Christ, what a mess. But I stopped the hiss. I did it. If FADEN did her part, then the Bureau is safe. Until the next thing. Jessie has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now. She won't follow the same path. Won't fall into the same traps. She'll lead her way. So, Director FADEN, here's my last lesson. You can't save everybody.
Absolute chills. Here's my last lesson. Can't save everybody. Wow. That was one incredible written character. I know, like, she comes and goes and stuff like that, and she disappeared at one point. But overall, like, phenomenal character, great acting. And it was really cool to see that she actually did kind of have faith in us, you know? This is taking it, like, really trying to dig into the weeds on it, but I was looking at her outfit and I was thinking about how most of the stuff in the game, you're talking about that inverted pyramid and then the other part coming up to it, but with her outfit, it's actually opposite. The pyramid is down here and then her headpiece is going up, so it's an inverted hourglass, which I find to be kind of cool. I feel like it could be intentional because you easily could have put the hairpin, well, it would have been harder to put a hairpin with the pointy side down, I suppose. Can I bring him back up? Ash.
Nobody else hears the house. Their ears are too full of lies. We were shown the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite. I should have seen the web earlier. The strands between Northmoor, the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope did we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I've decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels, to end my long absence spent in the Foundation. Northmoor will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house to help however I can. I doubt I can steer the Bureau back on the right course, but I have to try. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path. I wish I could tell him that.
Very different tune to the first.
Send a ranger to my location.
Such a different
It's an
tone.
order, Director.
Aww. Very, very different tone than what we experienced before with him. All right, looking at our collectibles, that was in multimedia. I think we do we have all of the logs by him? We're missing 6. We're missing a log, guys. We need to go find that. Yeah, we're missing log 6. Shoot, where would that be? Log 7 changes. Somewhere in the astral plane? Maybe. I think that was the only place I never saw one. How did I miss it, though? Okay, we'll have to go back for that at some point. We need to kill the snipers, kill distorted, and without getting hit, kill enemies. All right, you ready? Let's do this. Lower crossroads. No, Marshall. Of course, without our HRA, Marshall. She fell to the hiss.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red in the eye.
God damn it.
Yellow and red in the eye.
It's made right.
You fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
You've always been within you. You want this to be true.
Okay, here we go. Marshall is gonna be one of the hardest battles. I can tell you that much. That chick doesn't mess around. It's a good thing that I have my ranger on staff. Do it, ranger, do it. She's fast. But we can be faster. Come on, come on.
She can destroy the crystals too.
Wait, what? Okay, we need to make sure we don't fall beneath any cracks. Where? We might need to go grip. Wait. Pull that up. That's okay. Where is she? Where is she? There. Okay, she fell for a second. I'm switching to grip. Look, guys, this is not the time to be trying to experiment with different things. Okay, a little bit of damage. Let's make this fun, dynamic. Oh. She's not distracted by my guy anymore. Oh! This is such a good fight, though. Oh, man. Nice, halfway. She's that way. No, enemies coming through. Enemies coming through. There we go. I need some more. Oh, man. Let's try to go seize this guy. Seize him. There we go. I should be able to seize more than one. Yeah, let them work her. Let's go over to this stuff. Where are they? Where? Oh. Wait! The Astrals are helping. This is great. What a fun fight. Okay. Yeah, the Astrals are totally helping. Except for that, that's not one of the good guys, I don't think. Where's Marshall? Okay, recharge. She's so distracted with the astral construct, she's not even worried about us.
Ammo.
There we go, we got some 9s there. Kill enemies without getting hit. Boom. Okay, I've got you, don't worry. I'm gonna see somebody else. There's that. You. My energy. Take him over. Nice, grab these pieces. No! That's comical. Okay, I'm glad I didn't die from that because I was a little worried there for a second. Come on. Strong. She's so strong, but I've got C's too. Let me get this stuff. Where is she? Nice. Look how we're using so many different things. Where is she? Get some damage there. Oh, that's gonna, oh, I thought it was gonna break under my pressure.
Sorry,
Got her.
I wasn't here to help, Marshall. The nail is corrupted. That explains why the board wasn't answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her.
She was by
but
herself.
I can still save everyone else.
Let's go these ways first before we go cleanse that total nail. That was by far my favorite boss fight. Hands down. I like the location. I thought she was kicking butt with her moves. She wasn't like, yeah. And being able to convert the others as well. Level 6. Personal mod. Sick. Okay, get rid of this. Oh my goodness. It's the plus 67 per. That's a great one. Guys, look at this. Plus 90, plus 81. This is fantastic. I'm gonna get rid of that. Great. Weapon mods too. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Yeah, that was fantastic. I love the use of the crystals. Let's see if there's anything over here. I don't think so, but it's worth just checking. There's something beyond there too. Let's see if we can get up there. Let's see if there's anything. Any kitty cats? Oh, that might be our way out of here. That might be our exit. Okay, there's one more path. I don't think there's anything over there. No. Okay. Let's cleanse it. We still need to find Ash's log 6. We're not done with this foundation yet. We are cleansed, liberated, hallelujah. The foundation is stable, beaten, A-OK. We hope you will improve your attitude, loyalty.
Well, fuck you too.
Okay.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah. One of my favorite takeaways from this was that, you know, we always thought that Marshall, I wouldn't say that we didn't think she was on our side. I think Marshall was very understandably cautious, right? She didn't know. I mean, she doesn't know us and everything, so I understand why she didn't put all this faith into us, especially since, like she mentioned in one of the hotlines, we received this gift in such an unconventional way that but even at the end, she still put faith in us.
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
The foundation. Okay, so that's the whole expansion. Dang! That was so well put together. By far, like, I know it's separate from the main story and it is an expansion, but it intertwines with other pieces. Did you see the guy at the end too? The I almost wanted to call him the traitor, but the former. He was there. That was so well constructed.
I thought I know how to handle things now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau.
Yeah.
It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
Oh, I think as soon as we take control, it will switch this. Yeah, so this nail, you know, now that the nail's completed, you can see that it's almost like the entire other piece, and then that inverted black pyramid like fits perfectly into it. The one other part that I was thinking about too is how it's really, I actually like how you almost can't reverse somebody being taken over by the hiss. You, like, once they're too far gone, like, you have to destroy them. She can't remove the astral bleedings in the foundation as well. I think that there's so many games that play around like, oh, okay, we can save everyone and we can, you know, we can reverse it all and go back to normal. And that's not how this game plays. This game is like, no, the damage that has been done is there, but you can prevent future damage, right? Like, you can be proactive now, but it's not saying you can save everything. And in fact, that's what Marshall's last tidbit to us was, is you can't save everyone. Right before we had to end her life as a hiss because she was corrupted, because she was taken over. And this goes back to, we are so powerful that we fought and pushed back the hiss diving into our brain and trying to take over. I know that we kind of have this Polaris secret weapon, and then that goes out to the HRAs that everybody has and everything. That's cool how it takes over. Absolutely one of my favorite parts of the entire game, and this is no shade to the base game, I just think that they made it really stinking fun. Like this, especially because you have all of your abilities up to this point, you're a little bit stronger, but it's more than that. It's the infusion of more, like, it had been so long since we gained new skills, and I'm sitting here, this always amazes me with games when you go from one game to a sequel to a third, they always continue to expand on pre-existing mechanics, and I'm just sitting here and my little pea brain can't think of any additional mechanics that you could deliver, but yet they do it again and again. And so yeah, just the construction, the more that we learned about it too, and there's so much more that we don't even understand and she doesn't understand. But what I enjoyed about this foundation was we no longer, not that I think we ever had blind loyalty to the board, but we went along with it, and we're still going along with it, but we are wiser now, and we see that there's not necessarily 100% pure intentions coming from them. There we go. So that means we are headed down just this, and then we'll have unlocked all of our abilities, guys. But by far, absolutely one of my favorite parts of the whole game. Oh, I do need to get that for remote thoughts. So there's still a couple more things to do in here. So when we look at this, we did end up exploring a ton of it, but as a reminder, we still need to find the tape number 6, and I want to figure out exactly how to get our last cat. I do believe we unlocked 2, but that form spoke to a 3rd cat, so it's definitely either in 3 or 4. The 3rd and 4th piece that we did to repair the nail, they weren't nearly as long as the 1st and 2nd, like the warehouse and the collapsed apartment. Those were much longer stints, but I think it was easier to find everything that we needed to do in there, and we cleansed that altered item too. So we just have to spend a little bit more time in here that we can do as we kind of clean up and find all of those things I'm very curious to see. There's one last hotline too. Another crisis, workday resolved. But scrutiny is not permitted, enjoyed. Tell the sidekick Pope Snoop to leave. Please, immediately. Before it is time to become. The next task, chapter, stage. We will be with you soon, Jesse, Dylan, FADEN. Why would, I'm like, wait a minute, that changes like the context of everything. If part of them is saying we will be with you soon, Jesse / Dylan FADEN. I have so many questions. My brain's gonna explode. Let's talk to Pope real quick, guys. And then that's a good spot for us to stop in this episode. But I do want us to look up those last two things that I think we're missing.
If it isn't my favorite director. Now that this nail business is handled, I should probably be getting back to executive. But maybe I'll keep poking around. Just for a little bit.
Has the nail been doing anything since we restored it?
Define anything.
Anything unusual?
Define unusual.
Emily.
Sorry, but the answer is a whopping yes. Now that it's whole, the nail is emitting a constant field of, well, think of it like low-level radiation.
Of what?
It seems to suppress any biological matter it encounters. This explains why nothing grows here and why the Bureau had to abandon the area. Prolonged exposure would certainly begin affecting neural processes.
Wait. Was the field created when I cleansed the nail?
I considered that, but the nail's readings are quite different from the ones I recorded at the cleanse control points. I think the nail's field is purely of its own making. In fact, I think it would passively prevent any his corruption, like the HRAs do. Which makes me wonder what actually occurred when you cleansed the nail.
I've been wondering about that myself.
Did the board let the hiss corrupt the nail?
Oh.
Do they want me to cleanse it?
To protect it
So,
further.
Why?
I mean, certainly manipulation is not past the board.
What do you know about Director Northmoor?
Well, he was Director Trench's predecessor, and Northmoor is famous for being the first board-appointed director. See, before we found the oldest house, directors were picked by committees of old men in suits, drinking cognac and smoking cigars or whatever.
Good old boys.
Standard, uninteresting methods.
I think the word you're looking for is bureaucratic.
Or antiquated. Regardless, Northmoor was eventually forced to... Well, we don't need to go into that.
Forced to
Strangely,
what?
the only two board-appointed directors left the position under unusual circumstances. If the board appoints a director, then how do they retire them? I doubt they go out and buy you a gold watch.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jesse, I didn't mean to imply that...
Don't worry. If anyone's getting shown the door, it's them.
I was just about to say that. I think this is where the cycle's going to break. I think Northmoor's definitely in that sarcophagus contraption. And then because the hiss had corrupted, which then that begs the question, did the hiss corrupt Trench because the board allowed them to? Like, did the board stop providing, not that the board provides protection to begin with, but maybe the board saw the end and they saw the future with me. But then, yeah, I'm not going to be like the predecessors. And if anybody's out, it's the board. But what would that do for everything?
What do you know about an entity named Former?
I can't say I've heard of it. You got any details for me?
Well, imagine a one-eyed bug thing. I think it was a part of the board, but then something happened and now it's separate?
Disagreed.
Interesting. See, I always wondered if the board was some sort of entity or a group or conglomerate of linked consciousnesses, but this supports the group theory. Although I could have undergone some sort of corporeal exile.
Oh.
Too many unknowns to form a working hypothesis yet, but I can prioritize this matter in future astral dives if you think it's important.
Fortune favors the prepared. Do it.
I like that. Fortune favors
I'm
the
gonna keep
prepared.
looking around.
I wish I could go with you, but I still need 30 hours of training before I can do field work.
Oh.
We'll work on that.
Oh. Not the training before the field work. All right, guys. Well, I guess that is the expansion technically concluded. Yeah, there's one more mission briefing. 35 completed missions. That being said, I think you guys can definitely expect I would like to finish some of these countermeasures within the foundation as well. So I think the start of the next episode will still start in the foundation, and we'll look for that third cat objective. I might have to look it up, in fact, and then we'll also look up where the location of the 6th log is by Ash, because we missed that. Might have been a little bit of oversight in some of those chaotic large areas where we were fighting off a ton of the hiss. It's very possible I missed something small. So we're gonna look up those two things to start out the next episode, and then I think, for the most part, I think that means we're diving back into a dark place and continuing on our adventures and our duties as resident director. The day never ends. But this episode does. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, YouTube.